So, here we are, reading the Zodiac. Zodiac in 3D, right, has a content, has a volume. It's not just this round little thing where sheets of paper where you can stack sheets of paper to infinity and there's still nothing in them. No, we are reading the actual Zodiac projected into 3D via this thing that says it's the source of all things that living be. And look, the earthy substance. This is the source of philosophical earth. It is born in fire. Right? The ideal, it's born, it arises, it gives it gives life by divine inspiration, right? This is, I don't know, call it what you call it, by some abstract intuitive function. It's the strong nuclear force. All right, the strong nuclear force, look it up. The nuclear forces and their units are absolutely fascinating. Earthy substance, the source of philosophical matter. It's also, if you count the way I do, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, it's, if you add it up, it's got a lot of weight. So, those I tell you, those astrologers of old, they were the cleverest. And they didn't have as much paper as we, so they didn't write as much bullshit. So, earthy substance. What is going on in a Capricorn, I ask you? Well, you want to know? Capricorn care. They have a strong connection to emotion, right? And the more they restrict their value to one thing, they are the guys in charge of this drop of water, the more powerful they are. The more logic, straightforward, easy to judge. Oh, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, and then everything is happy. This is the logic of the builders of cathedrals, right? The cathedral is a reason, is a thing born in reason. Born in reason. Logically, this is arrangeable. We keep the scope small, and then we can climb up the mountain and build the damn thing. Right? This is mind deciding that this room needs more space. Right? This room here needs a little more space, or has too little space. So Capricorn says, well, let's just move the wall. Right? That's the sort of thing. That's interaction here. Exterior, linear, rational, judgment. This is balancing one kind of judgment to another. This is respecting the values of others. Strangely enough, they respect their own values, so they would not intrude on yours. They may be cold and quick, but there's a soul in here. And a personal, rational, objectifiable point of view. Those two things together, the understanding of the circumstance, right, allows a Capricorn to take concrete action. So, how's that for slogans? Now take your astrology books, read about Capricorn, and find that logic as a controller of. Here is this mental construction around the community in a church, a school, a building, a house, right? You want to build your house and have the logic around it, and if that balance works out well, you get a wonderful result. Right? It's exterior, and we're not going to do numerology other than to say we are now past single-digit numbers. This last quadrant is this last season, winter, is the fruit of the entire year. Right? Winter is, if you've ever had real snow and ice, you know this has got to be the end, right? You know, the inner light starts rising again, but on the outside, in a place on the world where there are seasons and ice and snow and sub-zero temperatures, you know this is absolute zero. This is where it goes into the world, things become concrete, and we're concerned with survival and artifacts. Concrete, substantial things that that further us, and we shall see in Aquarius and Pisces how the artifacts play into this. Okay, so now read about Capricorn. Look, reason, and emotion and meaning in the eye, and take the slogans back, because astrology is about functional relationships of nothing at all, and not about labels and pointing and telling you who you are. This is where it's at. Go check it out.